Okay, this is test 4 of my experiment with the oil problem we have over there in the Gulf. So I've had 3 other experiments using more or less the same sort of chemicals, whatever you want to call them. So okay, test number 1, which I've given to 4BC. There's a little bit of a froth on top of that one. The second one, well, in a larger quantity, it was sort of a little bit more minute. And then number 3, well, I've put an additive there, and the actual milk is down the bottom. So what I'm trying to say is that I can turn oil into milk, or a milk. There's that many milks on the market now, so we'll see how test 4 goes, and I'll just go run through what we have. We have 2 like aerations. There's one that we have here with a bit of an opening at the top, and the other one is sort of here, where we've got sort of a propeller driven one with a bit of a gap at the top. So I can sort of place them in there as we get sort of in the water and everything else. So we'll just we'll run through it, and we'll see how we go. So I'll just pop this down so I can sort of get to the job at okay. Still not right. Okay. Alright, our first additive is going to be obviously the water. So we have 5 litres of, a little bit over 5 litres of water. So I'll just pour that in there and get a bit of an ocean. This is on a small scale, obviously. Okay, so we have 5 litres of water, and so 20 litre capacity bain marie, which won't be getting turned on at all. It's just getting used at for the simple experiment. Okay, so I'll just make sure that the aerated filters are right. Now, obviously in a big scale, these here, we're going to actually drop dry ice on the ocean, okay? So that's going to be all the bubbly effect, which we can get the detergent going, okay? So, now there's 4 litres of oil here. It's been filled, so I'm just breaking the seal now. So it is a new one, and 4 litres of oil. So we've got a pretty oily effect in there. I have been using 5 litre ones for the other ones, but this time I'm using 4. So we'll get the camera, and I will we'll just get the effect look of the 4 litres of oil in amongst our 5 litres of water. So she's pretty full on in there. So pretty murky stuff, which is probably true of what the Gulf is looking like in certain parts as the oil comes to the surface. Okay, so we just pop it back down again. Okay, now what we're wanting we'll use the old Bundy rum cans. Well, obviously these can be as big as you want to fill them, like in the ocean, probably 44 litre drums or even bigger. So we're going to use a detergent is the number one ingredient. So in this here, I'll gradually put 2 litres in it. What I don't want the detergent just going full on into it, or else we just have bubbles everywhere. So I'm just going to fill these up so I can have a slow release in there as it's needed. It'll just call upon the detergent as its own sort of timing. Okay, we've got one. I'll just place it in there for now. Okay, and 2 obviously. 2 of them make 2 by 375 is 750 ml. So we're sort of only 1.5. 2 of these is only 1.5 that will have detergents through the first process. So at the moment it's only 750 I'm putting in there to get a lesser effect, I suppose. Okay, so I've just got them sitting there for the moment. Probably put one up each end, but they will be turned over. Now the next major ingredient, I've got 5 litres of just radiator coolant. It's only a cheap one, so I think it was only about $7 at Woolies. But it works pretty well, this. So okay, so they're going to be the 3 major players at the moment that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using 4 litres of oil, 5 litres of water, obviously, and 5 litres of radiator coolant. So I'll pop them down the other end there as shown. Okay, now what we're doing is we're popping the rum and coke cans on their side and down sort of into it as they'll gradually make their way to the surface with the bubbles, and everything will sort of just like disperse that way. Okay, now we want obviously ignition, so we're going to put them both on at the same time. Now in the past they haven't taken very long to work at all. So as you can see, there's a pretty good straight away it's changing colour.